Hello everyone, it's Melissa. I'm back and gonna start another layout, everyone. So this project will be a 12 by 12 Valentine's page. I'm gonna go ahead and start by opening my jar, giving it a shake, and seeing what I've got to work with this time around. I've obviously pulled my Valentine's paper, so, and embellishments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here we go. I'm not going on anything at this point except the fact that I have Valentine stuff pulled out. So there's a flare, number 1. Remember, my goal is to try to use 7, but 5 for sure. Doilies, that's always perfect for a Valentine's layout. Let's see, stencils. Stitching or sewing. I'm excited about this layout because I love when I get to use themed papers and embellishments. I just had this stuff out to make Valentines for my family. So sequins. Wow, this is working out perfect. All of these things are things that I would be using anyway. 6 by 6 pads. I have actually a 6 by 6 paper pad. Washi tape. So yeah, so we're gonna give this a go. I don't have my pictures printed yet as of right now, but I do know that I'm printing 3 by 4 pictures, and I think I'm gonna leave them in color because why not? I like to change it up a little bit. So I have my stack here. I've pulled possibly some distress ink. This happens to be some oxide peacock feathers from Tim Holtz that kind of matches that paper. And I've got my box of Valentine's love stuff. So, all right, guys, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I am super happy with this one, and I will go ahead and do a close-up first and then go through the details. Now remember, this is a 12 by 12 and this is from Valentine's Day this year, and the pieces that I pulled from my product jar to use were stencils, doilies, 6 by 6 pads, washi tape, stitching or sewing, and flare. Now it turns out, oh, and sequins. The only thing I didn't use is sequins because I thought this had a lot going on. So yeah, I will go ahead and start with the background paper was just some inexpensive gray, and I just backed it up on a color of cardstock I don't enjoy, just a bright green. So just to give it to some stability, because I did in fact, like most times, I cut out the center. So, and I backed it on some like turquoise, a light turquoise from my stash. I did this cut file onto the blue, this heart cut file with my cameo, and I in fact then darkened it, like I mentioned, with my Distress Oxide Peacock Feathers ink, just to make it a deeper turquoise. As far as stencils, I used some pink embossing paste and the Falling Hearts stencil from Simon Says Stamp, and it wasn't pink embossing paste, I apologize. It was embossing paste that I tinted pink with some ink. So that was that. And then I just backed up these hearts with 6 by 6 pads in my stash. And yeah, this suite, that I actually was part of my sewing element, and it's from, you guys have seen recently these Basil Basics, and this is super old, but this is like from a baby collection. It says sweet, and I just went with my pokey tool and poked out the word, and then sorry about the light there, I poked out the word and then sewed it with some embossing thread, or not embossing thread, crochet or whatever, you know. And then, so I was happy to say that I used a bunch of stickers that were on this sticker sheet. I used this for some Valentines and this year, and I'm just trying to make my way through this. I actually have a couple birthday cards that I think I might make with these cupcake stickers, just to try to knock this out of my stash. There's not much left. I don't love it, but I want to use it because, yeah, if you guys know me, I don't like to get rid of things that, you know, could be used. And so that being said, I used one of the stickers that says lucky to heart you, and I used in a puffy sticker from my stash from American Crafts, and it's just a flower. I used it right there. I used another sticker behind here. It was a tag, and then I used my tiny attacher with some crochet twine right here. This was a sticker actually used there, a scrap of paper. So my happy, cherished, and the best, and adorable, those were stamped and embossed with black embossing powder, and they were stamped with the sentiments from this stamp, and this stamp is from Concord and 9th, and it is called Layers of Love, and I use it quite a bit. The adorable on the photo here, these were all stamped on vellum, and they were stamped with VersaFine black, and they were embossed with clear because I feel like that's a little less messy. But these were all cut out with my Lawn Fawn sentiment banner, and this is actually the only tail I left on there. The rest I cut off. I usually adhere vellum if it's a piece that I can. I run it through my Xyron sticker maker. So I just put it down there. These stickers here, those are actually just from a Hello Love American Craft sticker sheet that I have in my stash. These 3 pieces of flair here, here, and here, those were from Recollections. They're actually just buttons, and I removed the backing. I used doily here, 2 doily, well, 1 doily, but I cut some of it off because I didn't want it on this side, and I just tucked it under there. And I kind of separated it with some washi tape because I wanted there to be a distinct visibility of layers. And then this was another sticker. Instead of using my date stamp, it just says 2/14. This is a foamy that I got from the Target hotspot. I used it for my family's Valentines. I'll just say a bunch of things. And then I went ahead and I cut. So I got the Lawn Fawn Mine die, word die, from a friend. She ordered 2. And the die actually cuts, hold on a second, actually cuts like this with a little heart for like the eye, like the tittle. And I cut it originally in red foam and then in black. I wasn't sure on the color. So I had the red tittle that when I originally cut it. So I had that. So I went ahead and used it down here, the foamy. I cut the B with just some craft foam to turn it into a thicker, just some craft foam from my stash, and I used the Neat and Tangled Journaling Alphas for like a tall, skinny. And then mine I cut with black cardstock. Like I mentioned, used the Lawn Fawn die from my friend, and I did some black like glitter marker on there. Then I used my typewriter for the journaling. Excuse me. And that was it. So I'll do another close-up. This was actually another sticker I cut in half. I put it on both sides too. I'll do a close-up look, and if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and ask in the comment section below. In the description box, I will have the link to my Facebook, my Instagram, and also I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. I usually do, I don't know, a video once a week, sometimes more. So I have project life shares, project shares, and layout shares. But yeah, you guys, this turned out super cute. I love it. And I'm really happy with it. And again, happy that I was able to mix in some things from my product jar and get some stuff used up out of my stash. So thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.